You can accidentally train your brain to speak English so automatically that it almost feels like cheating. This is exactly what I did when I was learning Spanish. I became fluent in about 7 months, not because I was studying for hours, but because I made a few simple habits part of my real life. In today's video, guys, I'm sharing 4 powerful habits that will genuinely change your English journey forever if you stick to them daily. By the end, you'll know how to speak English faster without adding another boring study routine to your day. And no, it has nothing to do with talent or any special secret or gift for languages. Hi guys, thank you so much for watching Wannaspeak by Veronique. My name is Veronica, I'm originally from Poland. Today I'm sending my love to you from Thailand, actually rainy Thailand. I wanted to record this video on the beach, but well, it's really rainy out there. Have a look. I'm a digital nomad, meaning I travel full time, but most importantly, I'm a language learner myself. I became fluent in English, in Spanish, and now I'm learning Chinese. So let me share with you right now what actually worked for me. The first habit is pre-play conversation, and it's super simple. You guys know that my methods are extremely simple because my goal is to show you that learning a language is something doable, it's fun, it can be light, it doesn't have to be heavy and boring. So, whenever you are going to speak English, for example, in a work meeting, maybe at a restaurant, when you meet some new friends, you pre-play 3 sentences in your head that most probably you will say during that conversation. For example, let's say that in 5 minutes I'm gonna have a business meeting. What are 3 sentences that I'm gonna have to say? Okay, I'm thinking about my project and oh my dear God, I haven't finished it yet. So I'm going to ask, could we move the deadline to Friday? Okay, that's 1 sentence. The second one, I'm still waiting for my boss's feedback. And the third one, I already signed that agreement. Okay, so I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared for that conversation because these are the 3 most important things I'm going to have to say. Guys, believe me or not, but I still do it until today, whether I'm gonna speak English, Spanish, or even Polish, my native language, because this is how I feel safe. This is how I simply wake up my brain and I think faster as a result during these conversations. Guys, let's remember that it's not about sounding perfect or having, a perfect sentence prepared, perfect grammar, advanced vocabulary. No. The goal of this exercise, of this habit, is to make you feel more relaxed, because when you are more relaxed, guess what? The conversation simply flows naturally. Before I share with you my second game-changing habit, I would like to actually add one bonus habit that's a bit cringe and it's a bit embarrassing, but it's been life-changing to me. And I'm gonna need to attach my mic to my t-shirt to show you what I mean. I warm up my face before speaking. It can sound ridiculous, but try it once and let me know in the comments if it worked for you. Our jaw, our tongue, and our mouth in general get so tense when we are tense. And when we speak a foreign language, we get nervous, we feel small. So I massage my face. I'm gonna make really weird faces, but who cares? I'm not gonna care about it because it really helps me. So I get my knuckles and I press here on my jaw and I breathe for 1 minute. Also, when nobody sees you, you can practice weird faces. For example, I feel super weird doing this on camera, but guys, it really helps. Even right now, I feel way more relaxed and I'm ready to speak English right now to you. And after speaking to you, I'm gonna have to speak Spanish, and after that I'm gonna have to speak Polish because today I have my Polish client on coaching. You can practice these tips literally for any language you're learning, not only English. The second habit I've been practicing daily. You're gonna grab your cell phone, you're gonna open your camera roll, and You're gonna choose a random picture. Okay, I got this photo because I've been updating my WhatsApp photo and this is what just popped up. So now my job is to tell a story behind that photo for 60 seconds. Then the second step is to tell the same story but in 45 seconds. The last step is to tell the same story in 30 seconds. This is how you train your brain to speak and work under pressure. Whenever you are, nervous and you need to speak English or a foreign language, this exercise is gonna be gold. I mean, it's gonna save your ass quite literally. Let's do it together. I'm gonna set a timer for 1 minute. Stopwatch. Here we go. So this photo was taken in New York. I was in New York for 5 days in May. I think that was the beginning of May. And I remember I needed to take off my jacket to take this photo because I wanted to look cute. I wanted to have really cool photos from New York, and it was really cold. I was thinking that at the beginning of May, the weather is gonna be actually good, and it's gonna be like 25 degrees Celsius or something like this. But no, it was really, really cold. Not freezing, but pretty cold. It was around 10, 15 degrees during the day. And because I usually travel to really hot countries, right now I'm in Thailand, it's like 35 degrees Celsius. So I didn't have any, warm clothes. I needed to use 3 jackets. Okay, the minute's up. So as you could hear, my story was pretty clumsy, right? I added some ms and ums. I wasn't speaking really fast. I was just warming up my brain, let's say. And that's totally okay, because this is actually how people speak when they are thinking. So don't be so hard on yourself. Now we're gonna reset and we're gonna see something similar, a story behind this photo, but in 45 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Start. I'm gonna have a look at this photo again. Okay, so this photo was taken when I was in New York at the beginning of May. It was pretty cold, so I needed to take off my jacket to take this picture because I really wanted a cute photo from New York. When you are in a very special place that you've been dreaming about for so many years, you really want to have good pictures. 25 seconds. Okay, what am I gonna say? Okay, I thought that at this time of the year, New York is gonna be way hotter, way warmer, but it actually wasn't. It was around 10 to 15 Celsius degrees during the day, which really surprised me. Okay, 45 seconds. Stop. How did I do? You can let me know in the comments, and we're gonna go for the last round. 30 seconds, same story, same photo. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this photo was taken in New York. I was in New York for 5 days at the beginning of May, and it was a trip of my lifetime, I would say, because I've been always dreaming to go to New York, and it didn't disappoint me, but it was really, really cold. I needed to take my jacket off to take this picture because, when you go to a special place, you want to have really cute pictures, right? So I remember that I was freezing taking this photo. Here we are. 30 seconds. I wouldn't say that my stories were perfect, but I definitely felt more confident when I was telling the story for the 3rd time because my brain already knew what to say. I've been changing some details, some small details, but in general, I felt way more confident. Okay, I need a sip of coffee. You can treat this video as having a coffee with a friend in a cute coffee shop. You guys most probably noticed, if you subscribe to my channel, that I'm a coffee lover and I love to record videos in coffee shops. I got super bored of recording videos at home or in my apartment, so here we are. In public places, I also train getting out of my comfort zone because recording videos in public places is obviously not as comfortable as, sitting at home where no one is judging you. You know what I discovered? That fluency doesn't often come from speaking more. It comes from developing the safety inside yourself to articulate what you already know. The 3rd habit, give the phrase a gesture. Sometimes when we show something, our brain remembers it better. So if you've been struggling with remembering the new words, the new phrases, this one is gonna help you a ton. Research has found that physical gestures can help us remember foreign language material more effectively because the brain connects the language to the movement. It doesn't only stay in your short-term memory. It means you are going to remember it longer. It's gonna stay in your long-term memory. Think about swimming. When you were a kid and you learned how to swim, and then you stopped swimming for a few years, maybe even a few decades, then you jumped into the water and you know how to swim. It's automatic, it's like your instinct. Right? The same happened to me with driving. When I was 18, I got my driver's license, but then I stopped driving because I started traveling and so on and so on. And recently, actually last summer, when I hopped into a car, I knew how to drive. I just knew it because I never forgot it. It's like the muscle memory. It's like the memory that literally stayed inside of you. Let's take this phrase as an example. It completely slipped my mind. I can learn it like this. It completely slipped my mind. Or I can show it. It completely slipped my mind. Slipped my mind. It slipped my mind. Or let me try to tell you a little story while using movement. Let's see, it's gonna be an experiment. Today I woke up around 1 p.m. Yes, I wake up super late, and most probably a lot of you are gonna judge me for this. Later, I looked out the window and oh my god, I saw it was raining. It means that I couldn't drive my motorbike to drink coffee. I have my coffee, so I'm gonna show you to drink my coffee in a coffee shop. So I needed to grab my cell phone and order myself a Grab. A Grab is like a local Uber in Thailand. I ordered myself a Grab and I arrived at a coffee shop. So now I'm sitting in a coffee shop, drinking my coffee, looking at the rain and talking to you. Obviously, waving your hands won't magically make you fluent, but it will simply help your brain remember the things you struggle to memorize. Before I share with you my last game-changing habit, I have some good news for you. Right now, when you look at the link in the description of this video, you can actually text me. And yes, it's me replying to everyone. But you can only text me if you are interested in working with me one-on-one. I personally adjust your English learning plan to your goals. We work on your speaking, and I carefully adjust the vocabulary, the strategy to your needs. So in no time you can start speaking English freely and confidently. So I have my WhatsApp opened here and I'm personally reading your messages, but please don't waste your precious time and my precious time. This is for paid coaching only. Okay, now let's go to the fourth habit. Say it in 3 moods. I want you to have phrases in your pocket so you can survive in any situation in English. Let's use this sentence. I didn't expect that. Your job is ridiculously simple. First step, say it as if you were excited. Oh, really? I didn't expect that. Second step, say it as if you were annoyed. Really, I didn't expect that. Third step, say it sarcastically. Oh, really, I didn't expect that. The words stay the same, right? But the message changes completely. Sometimes, guys, you don't need more vocabulary, especially if you understand this video. Sometimes you just need to get more confident and more comfortable with the vocabulary, with the phrases you already have here, somewhere in your head. Okay, guys, here we got 4 powerful habits, actually 5, with my bonus habit. If they overwhelm you, if you think that it's too much, you don't have to use every single habit every single day, obviously. Pick the one that you think can help you the most and test it for 1 week. Then pick the second habit and test it for another week. And then let me know in the comments how it went, how you feel with these habits, if you find them useful, and if you are interested in paid one-on-one coaching with me, you can drop me a message on my private WhatsApp. But there is a lot of you guys here and I'm only one, so the spots are extremely limited. I accept only 4 clients a month. Leave your thoughts, your opinions, your reflections. You guys know that I love to chat with you in the comments. Thank you so much for watching Wannaspeak by Veronique. See you next week in my next video. Take care and you got this.